Another cooking video. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a wakame seaweed salad made of dried and fresh ingredients, and I'll teach you how to make the sauce and everything. Now before we get going, I just wanted to point out this is your standard wakame seaweed salad. It's the same in basically every restaurant, and there's a reason for that. It's because it all arrives like this. It arrives frozen and they just unfreeze it and just serve it to you at a higher price, and there's a reason for that, and that's because it's really hard to get fresh seaweed, at least in most Western countries. There's not a very big selection to be able to buy, so that's why they have it like this. Now I'm going to teach you how to make it out of dried seaweed, which you rehydrate to make the seaweed salad, and it's pretty damn tasty. So let's get going, let's cook this. Okay, start off by rehydrating your seaweed. For this, I'm going to take 30 grams of wakame stems. You can check out where to get this in the link in the description. And for this rehydrating, all you need to do is just add hot water. So just add more than you need. And here on this side, I've got 4 grams of cut wakame leaves. And again, just from a kettle, just add loads of hot water so it can rehydrate and just slightly cook a little bit, but not really. Okay, so you're going to need to leave this for about 30 minutes so that it rehydrates and cools down. So put this to one side and start working on the sauce. For that, you're going to take a bowl and add 3 tablespoons of rice vinegar. You just want to pour these in like this, more or less. Okay, and after that, you're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of brown sugar, followed by 1 teaspoon of toasted sesame seed oil, and a little bit of cayenne pepper to taste. If you want it more spicy, add more of this. Then 1 little teaspoon of toasted sesame seeds, and then put this to one side while you go and grate some ginger. So for this, I'm going to take a shark skin grater. This is basically used for grating wasabi. It creates a very, very fine grated material. So here I'm just going to grate about 1 teaspoon of this, and you just eyeball it. So just scrape it off with your finger like this, and just place it into a teaspoon to more or less see what it looks like. Okay, that's more or less done. And there's a little bit left on the shark skin grater. So I'm just gonna place this into my sauce bowl, and then I'm gonna splash the sauce over the grater just to get whatever's left on the grater into the sauce, because there's quite a lot left on the grater. Once you've done that, then you're gonna want to just mix your sauce a little bit, make sure the sugars are dissolving. And one more ingredient is left. That I'm going to just add a little bit of garlic. Here's 1 clove. And again, I'm going to grate it on my shark skin grater, but I'm only going to grate about half of it because it's pretty powerful. And again, just remove that from the grater and place it in. Now, if you don't have a grater, you can check out a link in the description where I got mine. Now, mix it and give it a little taste, and it will taste super delicious. And moving on. Now you're going to take your seaweed and just drain it. So place it into a sieve like this and make sure you drain all the excess liquid you can. In fact, once you've done that, then you just place them in a little tub still in your sieve so that they can continue draining for 5 more minutes at least. So let them both drain, and in the meantime we're going to cut some cucumber. Here we've got a little baby cucumber and we're going to use all of it. First you cut it in half, and then you want to place the halves at 45-degree angle and slice it into super thin slices, less than 1 millimeter each. So just oscillate your knife up and down like this and create ultra thin slices like that. Okay, great. Now that's done, keep that on the side for later, and move on to your wakame leaves. Now the wakame stems don't need cutting, but the wakame leaves do. You want to just slice them into thin strips like this, about 1/2 centimeter more or less each, and just do another cut like that. Now keep that on the side for later, and add your wakame stems in a bowl, spread them out a little bit, add your wakame leaves you just cut and your cucumber, and then you just want to add a couple tablespoons of sauce over this like this. Make sure you don't over sauce your seaweed salad, but do add enough so you get a nice even coating over your salad. Now, mix it around a little bit and then place it into a serving bowl. Here I've got a little bamboo bowl I got in IKEA. It makes for a very beautiful presentation of the seaweed salad. And there we go, that's it. Simple but delicious, tasty seaweed salad done. So there we go. Now you know how to make a delicious seaweed salad. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and if you did and you want to check out some more Japanese recipes or sushi recipes, check out makesushi.com. It's my website. I've been working on it hard to build it, and I'm sure you'll find some great stuff there. Also, I need a little bit of help with that. If you have, say, a food blog or a food website or some sort of website, I would highly appreciate a link back to makesushi.com. I really need some help with that. And if you don't have a food blog or food website, then just linking back from your social media like Facebook or Twitter or whatever social media you have would really help me out. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate that, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.